Pride of Higara. This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shah. Looks like you could use a hand. Attention all Sobani, pick your targets and engage.
Hello everyone. Hello. This is Captain Soban. Welcome to the channel update video. This is way up overdue. I think we're doing December 2024. And the last update video, I think it was like October 2023. It's been a really long time, and I really apologize about that, but it's been a really long time, and I really do apologize about that. There's been a lot of this stuff happening this past year, so I just haven't actually had time to sit down and actually make an update video. But it's time to get the everything updated and get things going on the channel. So I'm happy to say that I'm going to try to get the channel a lot more active this month. I'm going to do my best. It is, you know, December, and I live in America, so it's the holidays and things are gonna be very busy, especially with my work because I work in retail. So I'm gonna do my best, and if there's a week where there's not a video up every single day, I apologize. I'm doing my best. But yeah, let's go ahead and go over the channel stuff, and I'll talk more about my personal stuff because that's probably what most of this video is going to be about anyways. So for the main channel, we have, on Mondays, we are doing the Darf Soban Homeworld Hardcore playthrough, which I've already uploaded a couple videos of that. It's been a lot of fun playing that, making that series, because I'm using a different mindset than I normally do, trying to do the opposite of how I actually play Homeworld, because that's kind of what Darf Soban is. He's like the opposite protagonist of me. I play as very honorable and keep my my dignity and my integrity and try to keep my fleet alive, because I think of them as like little crew members, and if I lose them then I kind of feel bad. Where Darf Soban doesn't care. He will do whatever he can to beat the mission, and if that means sacrificing half of his fleet and then trying to figure out how to replace it in the next mission, he'll do it. So it's gonna be fun. I think that's gonna be a really fun series, and I'm really happy that Darf Soban voice I've been able to do for a very long time has gotten good enough to where I can do that for like 20 minutes without actually hurting my voice. Where when I first started, I could only do that for like a minute and my voice hurts. So I'm really happy about that. Tuesdays is going to be the Sins 2 Alpha map playthrough, which I already uploaded one video of that. That's going to be a long series because that map is gigantic, but I'm really looking forward to like taking over that entire map and then trying to figure out how to fight the AI and then use all the mods and whatnot that we're using for that map. Because that playthrough is heavily modded. Well, I mean there's like 10 mods, but for Sins that to me is considered heavily modded, so it's gonna be fun. I hope you guys enjoy that. And Wednesday is gonna be Sword of the Stars, and I do apologize for not really uploading anything on Wednesday. For some reason, Wednesday has been my trouble days. That's the days that I've been sick, or that's the days I've been too busy to work on YouTube stuff, so I just haven't had time to put Sword of the Stars and stuff up, so I apologize about that for people who are interested in that series. I promise I will get videos up on that, because I am very interested in that playthrough, and I just haven't had time to actually make a video for that series, so I do apologize about that. And Thursday is going to be the Homeworld Cataclysm Hardware Development Series. So since Homeworld Hardcore is all done, I'm resuming development of Cataclysm Hardcore, and that's going to be quite some time before the first version of that is available, because there is a lot of testing to do, because there's like 4 or 5 factions in that game. I'm going to be balancing them out based off of Homeworld Hardcore, and then just like giving them a little bit more armor, a little bit more firepower to show that 5 years of technology has gone by, and sure, it's probably improved a little bit by then. So yeah, look forward to that series. It's going to be like hardcore or Homeworld Wars mixed with testing. So have you guys seen anything before when I made that series? That's basically what that's what it's going to be about. Where I'm going to be discussing the differences and the changes that I'm making to the ships, and then we're going to be testing them in the series. So that's going to be fun. It's going to take a lot of time to get that going, but it should be a lot of fun. And then Friday is Sins 2 with Nam. We have a couple more episodes before the current series is done, and then we're going to be doing a new series in a different galaxy, continuing it. So look forward to that. Again, this next series I'm going to try to make it a little bit more entertaining. It's kind of hard to RP and play a strategy game at the same time. without actually like saying things or whatnot. But I might try to like voice out how I'm typing things out and try to like give Nam a voice to whenever he responds to me to make it just a little bit more entertaining. So we'll figure that one out. But hopefully you guys are enjoying like a different spin on Sins 2 that we've been doing. And then Saturday is gonna be Space Rain, which is basically this mercenary game where you build up a fleet and then you do contracts to defend a station or to help defend a incoming enemy or defend an ally fleet that's fighting an incoming enemy fleet. It's a really cool game. It is quite repetitive, but it is one of those games where like if you want to just have a quick space battle, you can just jump in and have it. There's no like real storyline or anything going on to the game. It's just as you complete contracts, your reputation goes up, which allows you to build larger ships or allows you to hold more ships in your fleet, and then you just keep rinse and repeating as your fleet gets larger and larger. It's a really cool game and really cool concept, so I'm hoping you guys will enjoy that series. And then Sunday is Space Engineers, which we were doing the Road to Higara. The next episode of that, I'm building a oil power plant, and we might cheat a little bit, I think, to help speed up that series, because it does take quite some time to actually build something, especially if you're building it from scratch. So we might make it to where like some of the very expensive stuff I might just, you know, creatively build it instead of gathering all the materials, because then it's going to be like 6 hours of just gathering materials to build it instead of like, you know, 30 minutes to an hour to actually, you know, construct the stuff. But there's a lot of things to do in that series. We need to build a power plant, we need to build a refinery, we need to build a shipbuilding facility, we need to build the rocket ship, we need to go to space, and we need to build a space station. There's a lot of stuff I want to do in that series, so I want to continue that, but I also need to figure out a way to speed it up so it doesn't take so long to actually get a video out for that series. But hopefully you guys are enjoying that, and hopefully you enjoy the return of it too. Now for the secondary channel, I'm basically putting that one on hold again because I want to get the primary channel going first and get it growing and get it more active before I start doing the secondary channel. And right now with my full-time job, I just don't have the time to make all the videos I want to do. So eventually the secondary channel will be running again. I do want to continue on the MMO Tycoon game. I want to continue the SimCity 3000 series, although I think I might have lost that save because I was having trouble with the VM I use for that one, and I had to copy and paste an older one, and I'm pretty sure I lost that save. So we may be restarting that, or I might be quickly rewatching that and building the city up to that point where we were, and just might not be at the same exact time with the same exact map. So yeah, apologize about that, but it is what it is. I was recording the Cataclysm Hardcore development series, which I need both my VMs to play in order to, you know, make sure that the ships and whatnot don't get attacked. And I ended up losing power in the middle of the recording. And one of my VMs still works fine, but the other one was having issues. So I had to copy and paste the other VM in order to have two VMs. And by doing that, the second VM was the one that was good, the first VM was the one that was bad, and the first VM is the one I use for everything. So yeah. So I think I lost our save and whatnot. The only thing we get to keep is the progress of Cataclysm development, because I keep that on the main computer and copy it to the VMs, which I should do with the saves in those VMs, just so I keep them for my series. But I wasn't expecting to lose power in the middle of a recording. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, the secondary channel is going to be kind of offline for a while until I get the main channel going. And then if I want to continue making recordings, I'll try to get the secondary channel going, but the main channel right now is my focus. Now, when it comes to streaming, me and Metherium have made a schedule. We've been streaming probably for a little bit over a month together now, and we kind of like streaming. It's a lot of fun. I do a lot better streaming when I have a partner with me, so we're streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I believe 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central American time is what our usual schedule is. Sometimes we'll go to 9 p.m. if we're feeling energetic or really enjoying the stream. So yeah, if you guys want to join us, it'll be in my, I'll have a link in the video description to my Twitch, so you guys can follow us and enjoy. So we do it because it's fun. Don't care about how big the channel gets, and would be nice to talk to some people. But yeah, I hope you guys join us and it'll be a lot of fun. Currently, we are streaming 7 Days to Die and Space Engineers. 7 Days to Die, I believe, is on Tuesdays, and Space Engineers are on Thursdays. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy us or join us and have a good time. Okay, and now on to personal stuff. So the first thing I want to talk about is my full-time job. So for those of you that don't know, I am an online personal shopper for Walmart. I've been there for a year. I am currently a sponsor and pretty soon, hopefully, going to be a team lead. It's basically what we do is we have shoppers, or we pick items on the shelves that people want. We put them in the totes, and then we take them back to our little storage area, I guess you could call it, depot area. It's a back room area, basically. And then we take those items and we organize it somewhere based off of what time the person's supposed to pick up and what the item is. If it's like, you know, like this, if it's like a soda or something, it'll go in the normal area. If it's like milk, then it'll go in the cooler. If it's like pizza or something, it'll go in the freezer, etc., etc. The system and everything knows where it needs to go. We just, you know, take it where it's supposed to go. And then once the customer is on their way, we grab all those items that per their order. We organize it into like a little roller thing so we can take it out to their car. Then once they arrive, we take it out to their car and fill it up. That's basically what I do. And it's a full-time job, so I've been doing it for like almost a year, and I honestly really, really enjoy it. I like talking to the customers. I really enjoy my team. They're very supportive. Whenever we're down, we'll like crack jokes at each other to make each other laugh so we can continue focusing on our actual work. So it's a good team. I really do enjoy it, and this is probably the first job I've ever had where I really enjoy the team, and we really get things done whenever we need to like really focus. So I love it. And yeah, that's what I've been doing for a full-time job to pay the bills. I've also found a friend group of Nom, Momo, and Metherium. Nom used to be, I believe he used to be a fan of mine for the YouTube channel, and eventually one day we started talking, realized that we both really like strategy games and we had a lot of stuff in common. So we started playing Homeworld together, and then we started playing Command & Conquer together. And now I think we've been playing WoW Hardcore together and a couple other games. And he's one of my closest best friends now, so I really enjoy his presence and I really enjoy talking to him. And it's really fun whenever we get to hang out. Like last night we were hanging out watching Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And I was like, holy crap, this show is awesome. I used to watch it all the time as a kid. And I forgot how funny and how clever some of the jokes are. And as an adult looking back, I was like, wow, they actually got away with some jokes that are very adult. But that's what makes it fun, because then you have the jokes for the kids and you have the jokes for the adults to keep them inside. No. To keep them watching the show together. So that was really fun, and I really, really enjoyed that. We're waiting for season 7 of Totally Spy, so me and Nom can watch that together, which is supposed to come out sometime next year, I think, January 2025, and I am super excited for that. I was going to make a series for the Cyber Mission, and I kind of forgot. I still need to finish that game. I can't call myself a Totally Spies fan if I haven't finished the games, so I might need to do that. That was going to be a series on the secondary channel, but again, like I said, I'm focusing on the main channel, so that would be something in the future I can do. But yeah, and Momo is a friend of mine that I made at work, and through her I met Metherium. So Momo she has a lot of things going on, but she's very kind, she's very respectful, she is very supportive of her friends, and I do appreciate that. And I've been helping her out a lot with her anxiety so she can get her work done and then actually work more hours so she doesn't complain that she's broke all the time. But she's really cool, and I hope the best for her, that she figures things out. And Metherium is my friend that I stream with on Twitch, and she's really nice, she's really funny. I love the fact that she has like this mouse personality that she uses inside her streams, and I try to go with it, be like, oh, what's going on? Why are you squeaking so much? It makes for a fun dynamic, and I really enjoy it. I really, really do enjoy that friend group, because Nom, Momo, and Metherium all really support me and like me for who I am. So I really, really appreciate finally finding a really good friend group that just, likes me for who I am. And then the last thing I want to talk about is Judy. I know I've probably been mentioning this a couple times in my videos, but Judy is a woman that I met, I would say probably about 3 months ago. She approached me asking if there was any artwork that she could do for me, because she has a small business where she commissions other people and makes artwork for them, makes a digital artwork for them. And I was like, yeah, I literally, like a week, I think like 2 or 3 days ago before she approached me, I was literally thinking about changing up my YouTube channel to like different thumbnail or different profile pics and stuff like that. So I was like, holy crap, this was like perfect timing. So I commissioned her for that and then told her what I wanted, and found out that her artwork is very good and very beautiful. And I'll show you guys a couple pictures of it here while I'm talking about it. And after a while, after a few commissions, I kind of just like, hey, you know, we have a professional relationship right now, but we can be friends if you want to. You seem really kind and nice and stuff like that. So she agreed, and we started talking and just chit-chatting, and I was using her as a way to like vent for stuff going on in my life, and then she was, you know, doing the same thing with me. And then after a while, we just started like having a connection to each other, and we I wanted to help her out more because I found out that at the time, her commission business wasn't really doing too well and she was really struggling. So I was like, hey, I can help, you know, pay for some stuff. It helps out. And then after a bit, after probably like a couple more weeks, I'm just like, hey, you want to be my girlfriend? And she's like, yeah, absolutely. So we ended up getting into a relationship, and I love every single minute of it. She is an amazing woman. She's very hardworking. She's very kind, and she's very good with her friends, and very, very loving when it comes to like her family and stuff like that. And I wish her the best, and I really want to help her out on her road to self-sufficiency when it comes to her small business. And yeah, if you guys can do a favor, and there's a link to her her Instagram in my video description. I say this every video, I'm going to say it forever, but if you could hit give her a follow and let her know that she's an awesome, amazing person, that would be fantastic, because she really is. And I really hope that we can get things. I really hope that me and her have a really fantastic future in the future. But yeah, that's about it. And that's about all the big major things that have been happening. There's also been like some really weird things that have been happening to me over this past year, before meeting Judy and stuff like that, which I'll talk more about in my actual videos. I feel like keeping that stuff a secret will make for some fun YouTube videos and help the videos like stand out a little bit more, because there's some very, very interesting people I've met, because part of it is I'm a very spiritual person, and I like thinking about inner voices. I do believe that pretty much everyone has like this conscience that talks to them, and if the people who pay attention to it are really good, nice people, because I believe our conscience is really well at guiding us on the correct path of where we're supposed to be. Mine helped me get together with Judy, so I'm very thankful for mine for being very nice and kind and whatnot. And I guess I'll explain a little bit more about mine. My inner voice is a lesbian princess, and her name is Celestia. The reason I know this is because I've seen her in my head. I've certain events have happened in my life where I've seen this woman in my head who looked extremely beautiful, and she's also prevents me from hurting women, which I never would in real life. But if I think about like punching women or something like that, I'll see her pop up in my head, and I see myself punching her, who Celestia is very beautiful, and I cannot harm her. So in return, I can't harm a woman. So it's weird stuff like that happens to me all the time, and it's difficult to explain to normal people because they just think you're crazy. But I'm like, this is real. This has happened in my life, and I swear I'm not making this up. And I do believe that Judy has an inner voice too that is a fox girl, because she is very shy, she's very family oriented, and she's very curious about everything. And his name is Seraphina, which is a name apparently I found out because I had to look this up. These are names that just pop in my head. I don't actually know these names. Like Celestia just popped in my head one day. Seraphina popped up in my head one day. And she see, Celestia is a name for Celestia is a female name for that means like heavenly or gift from the sky, and Seraphina is a name of a group of female Jewish angels that are known for their intensive passions and zealous love, which is exactly how Judy is. She is extremely passionate about her art career, and she is very strong loving. So yeah, this is why I listen to my inner voice. It's very interesting. It's very curious to learn about all this stuff. And hopefully you guys can figure out more about your inner voices too. It would tell you a lot about yourself and about the people around you. Anyways, guys, I think I'm going to end this video. I hope you guys enjoy this. This was a longer video than normal, but there was a lot I wanted to talk about and discuss with you guys. And like I said, there's even more things that have happened in my life. Like there's a reason why Celestia, I know about Celestia in my head. There was an event that happened that kind of like made her appear in my head. So I would love to talk about that probably in a different YouTube video. And if you guys are curious about it, I would love to talk about more. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like. If you like what I do, consider blah, blah, blah. If you like what I do, consider subscribing, and I'll check you guys out in the next video. Until then, this is Captain Soban signing out.
The Faker have arrived. Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated.